Hey folks, John from Complete Technology Solutions, your friend in the computer business. This is a cool one too, guys. So first off, I want to wish everybody out there, all your families, all your friends, and of course all my fans out there, fantastic and happy new year. I have a good feeling about this one. I have a feeling that 2020 is going to be the year where a lot of people just kind of take off. That's what we want to see. This is an interesting video, and I'll tell you why. Hang tight. Let's get started. All right, guys, so as my Happy New Year special, we'll call it, as you probably guessed, and I know a lot of you guys probably were, for Christmas I was down with family and had a fantastic Christmas. A couple of my fans on my little list down here, people that are watching, are family members. And they have been taking note over the last year about the few fights that I've been having with some of my studio equipment. Now, a lot of you guys already know this. A lot of you have seen me almost throw Stumpy onto the floor on multiple occasions. Audio has been something I've been fighting with since day one. We've gone from using Stumpy's audio to using my primary camera's audio to using this cool Snowball's audio, which, by the way, this one was best by far up to this point. But once again, constantly fighting it. Well, my family heard my pleas, and they decided that they were going to try to improve my set. So let's take a look at a couple things they got for me. First thing you might notice, this is a new gamer shirt. Yes, yes, yes. This was actually a gift from my son who found this one. I've got a whole collection of these. I know you guys have all seen them at one time or another, but this is my first one with Mario Kart, so there you are. All right, so I'm going to bring this box of goodies up here so we can take a look at it together. And let me show you exactly what they thought we needed. So the first thing they said I needed to do was address the Stumpy issue. And I could not agree more. They apparently, along with my wife and my daughter, who you've actually seen on a video or two and you've heard her in the background, did some research to find my criteria for a good Stumpy. The primary being focus. I mean, as you can see, and I'm on Stumpy here, it'll zoom up to a point, but if you get any closer to it, it goes out of focus and you just can't get it in focus no matter how hard you try. That was one of my primary criteria. So, they picked up this Canon Coolpix B500. Now, once again, one of the criteria was being able to zoom in really close and still maintain that focus. And apparently, this has got a 40x zoom. That ought to do it for sure. I know that my daughter does a lot of her stuff online using an 8x zoom on a camera. It's crystal clear and amazing. So let's hope this one does the same thing for us. I have not done a lot of research into this camera. I know it does say it's a 16 megapixel rather, full HD movie. It does appear to take batteries. Now let's crack this open and take a look at this, because I am curious about that. All right, in the box here we've got some warranty. Oh, okay, this is great, guys. So remember the old days when you had the printer paper? That's what this looks like. That stuff you would peel off the sides. That's pretty cool. Nostalgic for us old folks, I'll tell you. All right, so we got a user manual here. I will probably go into that. That's a little boring for the camera, though. All right, let's get in here to the meat and potatoes, shall we? All right, and here's the camera itself. Oh, it's red. Nice. Check it out, guys. Woo! I can't help but feeling that I'm stepping on up in class here. So everybody, old Stumpy here, meet new Stumpy. And old Stumpy will probably get rotated to some other form of duty. I don't know exactly what yet. We shall find out. All right, does have a pop-up there. And what I'm curious about is, okay, this one does use batteries. Now, I have had issues with that in the past. Obviously, you've seen Stumpy die on me before. But as I recall, and I was reading through online, it should have a standard DC in right there. So I can power this with power instead of having to use the batteries. That ought to be awesome. Man, that thing's got some weight to it. It's kind of heavy, I'll tell you. Looks like it's got zoom. It's got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Yet more to play with. We shall see. All right, what else we got in the case here? Looks like it does come with some batteries. That would be the charging cable we were talking about, along with a lens cap and, yeah, some batteries down there. So, this will be the last time you see Stumpy as the stage camera. This will be the new Stumpy. So, keep an eye out. That next video, by the way, will be shooting sooner than later. It's something I've never done before, so I know people seem to get a kick out of that. All right, let's put him back in here. Now I am going to, like I said, I'm going to do some reading on this. I'm not just going to jump into this because I want to know what this is capable of before I get too crazy. All right. For the camera, it looks like we've got, okay, looks like they picked up a 16 gig flash card. I will probably go ahead and pick up either a 32 or 64 on this just because you know how it is with time. You know, to get a good 20-minute video, you're shooting at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours in some cases. And that does eat up your space. So, got an SD card, or excuse me, a compact flash card here. And it looks like they got me a really nice case for it. Deck gear. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, that's great. That is a beautiful camera bag. Real heavy duty too. So in the future in 2020, I had mentioned that I wanted to do some off-site stuff for people. And there's a couple of series I'm not actually going to announce yet, but I am going to be doing. To get out in the field and see some of this stuff live. And I'm working on giving you guys a little tour of what I actually do. Now, if you look back in some of my videos, you saw one video where we did a warehouse clean out with thousands, that's not an exaggeration, thousands of computers. All of which at one point or another I've worked on, assembled, disassembled, everything you can imagine. So in the field, we're going to be doing some more stuff. We'll definitely need that. So that'll come in real handy. All right. And looks like we've got, oh, okay, yeah. See, somebody was smart over there at the house. Rechargeable batteries. Can't go wrong when you're dealing with a camera that uses batteries. It's a whole lot cheaper to go that route. So that's fantastic. All right. Oh, by the way, this one's kind of cool. My son, you know, he loves little game systems that I built. And I built several different variants of them. If you guys ever want to see them, let me know. I'll make a video about them. But he thought it'd be kind of cute. He ran across this little Pac-Man arcade mini. Now I got to show the camera this thing. Hopefully Stumpy is picking that up in all its Pac-Man goodiness. That is a tiny, tiny thing. And to give you an idea how small it is, this is a Raspberry Pi Zero. For those of you who know what that is, you can see it's barely bigger than the Raspberry Pi Zero. That is a little bitty thing. In fact, it's too small when I put it up on Stumpy to focus. This will be our test with our new Stumpy on the next video. We'll just throw that up there and see if we can get some good video of it up close since it's so small. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so the next thing. And now this is one everybody knows. I am constantly fighting with audio problems, never ceasing. My sister came up with this idea. She picked me up one of these wireless lapel mics. Now, this is a really good model. I haven't had a chance to play around with this yet. As you can see, it's still sealed. I haven't even opened this thing yet. I did use another lapel mic at one point. The problem was it was a hardwired, which means that I had a wire going all the way from here, 8 to 10 feet out there to the other camera, and it never really worked all that well. So I decided not to go that route. This one, however, wireless. Very, very cool. Supposed to have a transmitter and a receiver. So I'm curious to see what we can do. It says it goes up to 40 meters. And yes, at 40 meters, 130 feet, skip-free wireless distance with noise cancellation. Hopefully, guys, we will eliminate the audio problems. By the way, this was also another suggestion, this and a boom mic from the 8-Bit guy. So I want to thank him out there for that, too. In fact, a lot of this, I had kind of given my family hints, and those suggestions came from him. So hopefully, this will improve the quality of our show here. That's what we're shooting for, right? All right, anything left in this box? Oh, looks like we got... Oh, now this is an interesting one. This came with the Corel OEM photo suite with the camera, okay, which had Paint Shop Pro and Video Studio SE 2019. But my daughter, as a lot of you guys know, is an artist. So one of the things I decided to do this year was go ahead and get her the subscription to the Adobe suite. That means that this video, this very video, will be edited not with the free OpenShot editor that I usually use, but with the actual Adobe software. So hopefully you guys will be able to see a little bit of a difference in the quality. That's what I'm shooting for. This is all about the quality of the show for you guys. So that's what I want to do. But all right, so you get the idea. This is what we're going to do. We have an exciting year starting out. All kinds of new toys to play with. all kinds of quality upgrades, all kinds of improvements, and all focused towards making this a better experience for you guys. That's what I want to do. So, well, thanks for watching. I know this was a short one. One thing I do want to respond to. I have been getting a lot of emails on the Arcade 1-Up conversion that we did, and I'm going to go ahead. I'll pop a link in the description down here. People have been asking me if I would do the conversions if they bring them into me. The answer to that is absolutely. If you are in the area and you want to convert one of your Arcade 1-Ups to get it off that cheesy 2 or 3 game scenario and get it onto something a little more realistic, give me a call, shoot me a message, send me an email, or just come on down here and see us. And we can certainly do it for you. It's not a problem. If you are out of the area, people have been requesting that I put together kind of a little kit to do those conversions themselves. That's coming. I'm going to do a little research on that, figure out the best way to do it, and then I'm going to have to write up a manual. And I'm like everybody else. I love doing stuff where I can watch it on YouTube and copy the videos, but somehow a hard copy manual in your hand makes things a whole lot easier because you're not constantly stop, pause, so on and so forth. So, all right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Great year coming. Thank you so much to all you guys that have subscribed. I mean, look, the numbers are going up like crazy now, guys. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. And we will see you on the next video. Have a great new year and a fantastic week. Bye-bye.